Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another whiskey review video. Now, today I am continuing on with day 4 of the Prestige Liquids Advent Christmas box. As mentioned in previous videos, this is a collection of samples that I have that I've collected throughout the year, samples that I've received from various people, and I'm finally getting around to trying them and reviewing them. So I figured that this was the perfect opportunity to be able to do so. Now, as I have mentioned in the previous videos as well, I don't have any excess information about these whiskies right now. So if you are looking for extra information, I will provide extra info in the description box down below. So yeah, if you're wanting a little bit of more info, that's where it will be. Alright, let's get started on today's video. We'll open the box, take a scramble around, and let's see what we're going to get. Oh, okay, so here's another bourbon, and this is one that I've been wanting to try for a long time. It's just one of those distilleries that just has a really good reputation, and that is the Balcones, and this is the True Blue. The Balcones True Blue expression. This has been bottled at 50% ABV. So let's pour a little bit and see what we go. I'm actually very excited about this one. I have not tried anything from Balcones yet. Okay, let's see what we get on the nose. So cheers. Okay, so straight away we're kind of going in a direction that's disappointing me a little bit, and that is that this is very sweet on the nose. I'm generally not always a fan of very sweet things, but you never know. Let's see how we go. The palate may open up to, I guess, go a little bit more my way, but let's see what else we're getting on the nose. So okay, yeah, very sugary, very like just tons of caramel. This is the kind of smell that you get when you walk into like a sweet shop or a candy shop. Just lots of candied sugar, fairy floss or cotton candy if you're in the US. I will also say that it is quite corny. You definitely do pick up that corn essence. Lots of vanilla, again, caramel. There is a little bit of like pepper coming through from the oak, more of like a white pepper kind of flavor coming in. Okay, so very sweet apple. Just imagine a very overripe red apple. It's also quite grassy, but yeah, definitely the main feature is certainly that that very like candied sweetness. All right, let's see what we get on the palate. Cheers. Okay. Yep. So again, very sweet. So far, out of these, I mean, we're only up to day 4, but I've finally come across a whiskey that I actually haven't enjoyed. This is definitely not something that I would go for again. Again, it's just too sweet for my liking. It's just, it's just so like very syrupy, very sugary. Again, it's also quite dusty and dry. There is definitely a dusty cereal note that's coming through. Also, I think there probably is also a touch of rye. I'm starting to get a little bit of an earthy rye spice coming through. I'm definitely getting a little bit of those mentholy notes that generally come across with rye. But again, I'm struggling to get past that that sweetness. It's just all different types of sugar: white sugar, brown sugar, icing sugar. It's yeah, it's just very sweet. I feel like I'm just kind of drinking like a liquid form of fairy floss. All right, so there's also a little bit of smoke. Most I'm assuming coming from the barrel char of the barrels. A little bit of dark chocolate, some tobacco, but those are notes that you're really having to fight for. Just that sweetness is obviously the most prominent feature of this. I have to say I am quite disappointed. This is something that, I don't know, maybe I just overhyped it a bit too much for myself. I've generally heard quite a good response about Balcones whiskies, but I guess maybe this one is just not for me. I think I may have a couple of others in here, I can't remember, so you never know, there might be something that might suit my palate. But yeah, the True Blue is definitely not something I'm going to be returning back to anytime soon. With the finish, again, very much the same as the nose and the palate. I'm not really getting anything else. Surprisingly though, there is kind of like a texture kind of coming up that is quite dry, so I've never really had that on a finish on a whiskey before. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Possibly a bit of like a licoricey star anise flavor, but yeah, that's it. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Everybody stay tuned for tomorrow, where I'll be doing day 5. I'm very curious to see what's going to be coming out of this box. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. If you've enjoyed this content so far, then please make sure you hit the bell notification and the subscription button so that you can stay up to date with all upcoming content. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. My name is Andrew. I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS. Well, since you made it this far, why not go ahead and check out some of these videos that I've done in the past. I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.